How you guys doing today? Love Them Knives channel. The Sequoia by Eric Garza, made by Kizer Knives. What do you think? Welcome. Talking about the Kizer knife. Eric Garza design. He was at Sequoia National Park when the inspiration hit him for this knife. It's not a big knife. It's got G10 scales. They're pretty roughy-tufty looking, and they're contoured, and they're comfortable, and they're not real heavy, grippy, grainy, but, a lot of fixed blade knives are not necessarily that way. It's a 1095 high carbon blade, and it's coated, which is, probably a good thing because it can rust. It's not a stainless. And actually, any steel with carbon in it can rust. It's just a matter of how long you're going to keep it wet and what kind of corrosive environment you're going to put it in. But this is not stainless, so best to protect the blade like that, I would think. And it's sharp, reasonably sharp out of the box, just like that. Yeah, that'll work. Comes with a sheath. What kind of sheath is that? It's tough, man. I always call them a Kydex sheath. I guess that's a misnomer because Kydex is a brand or whatever. This is a plastic sheath, and this was really tight. When I put this thing in here the first time, I like to not got it back out. I was like, geez, Marie. And I was pushing with my thumb, and now it will give. So I was thinking, wow, I'm going to have to loosen some of these screws or something. But no, it's behaving itself better now. But I'll guarantee you one thing. You can hang upside down, do what you're going to do with this thing on your pack or on your belt, and this is not coming out. Not this one. This one isn't. That baby is snapped in there tight. And it doesn't have a rotation like here, like a tech lock, like, clicks around or anything. It's just this. And this is not real, intense. It's pretty flexible. Man, I don't see it really coming off your belt easily. I mean, I haven't put it on my belt and, done anything that active that might inspire it to come off at least. But not that big. Let's get my tape out and I'll just throw a tape on it. You can see. 3 3/4 inch blade. And, well, if we can measure the whole thing, it'd be nice. Thank you very much. Not even 8 inches overall. So what do we got? 20 centimeters. And, 95 millimeters. What is the blade stock, I wonder? Let's figure that one out. 4.2 millimeters at 0.166. And let's get the old fatty fat on the blade. It looks like thinner here, fatter here, tailing off here. So how much is the fattest part? 0.68. Let's see if we can kind of run it here. And 0.59, 0.57. Here we come. And the horses are out of the gate. 0.7. And here we're stepping it down. Trying to get out to the end. 0.55, 0.54, 0.51. Do I hear anything under a 0.5? No bids under a 0.5. So, yes, very contoured, feels comfortable in the hand, comes in a box, big box. Had to back the camera up a little bit. Not because the knife's so damn big, but because the box is. Get out of here, buddy. Oh, you know what? Really? Seriously? Wow. I think my glue job just came unglued. Oh, I can fix that. I can fix that. That's not a problem. Here we go. And pop it open. So that's what the knife fits into. It's got a little plastic protector piece on here. And underneath, of course, is pulls out and discloses your paperwork, microfiber cloth, and of course the sheath was under there as well. So that's what you get there. Thank God the box is good and structural and holding together. The outer box, no, negatory on that. But that's easy fix. That's an easy fix. Just right size, isn't it? If you were really going to go camping and take a knife, are you going to take a 15-inch, 13-inch, whatever, or an 8-inch? Somewhere in that. I mean, I know bushcrafting, you have various different uses for knives, fixed blade knives. So this obviously has a different function than something that you're going to chop or do heavy work with. But I like the design of it. I think it would be useful skinning and small tasks. Kind of an all-around user. Probably get more use than a big chopping, bushcrafting type knife would be. Lanyard hole. Full tang construction. Look like brass. Rivets coming through there, holding it together. Yeah, pretty nice. Let's pull if I can, pull my scale here. If you can see the readout on this. Let's just put the knife on it. Wow. Not terribly heavy, is it? 5.48 ounces, 155 grams. Let's throw it in the sheath and then let's reweigh it because you're probably not going to carry the knife without the sheath. 226 grams. Roll back around 2 ounces. Still under 8 ounces overall for the whole package. Compare it to something. How about the Recon 1? How crazy is this? Yeah, both of them are green. Both of them got black blades. Both of them are pretty tough to fold the blade on once it's deployed. Well, okay. So, yeah, these are very different sizes, though. What a honker. What a honker. How about this? This is going to be really close, within a 1/4 inch. Well, let's keep it the same as it was with the other. Okay, backing the blade up. The blade on here is a little longer than on the Para 2, and the handle obviously is shorter. But here you go. Pretty comparable in size. Pretty comparable in size. Yeah. Feels good. Move forward. Thumb ramp. Jimping. And, well, let me see if we can get a reading here. And I'm going to look around, see if I can get something behind the edge here. .3, or that what we're going to come up with? 0.03 behind the edges. That's the closest I can get for you. So if that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. I mean, obviously the thinner behind the edge, the better the slicer. The thicker behind the edge is appropriate for knives with a more heavy exposure to, chopping and doing other things. So maybe this is appropriate, or maybe it's close enough. Don't know exactly what the pricing is going to be on these, but I'll give you a link. Check it out. See what you think. A new one from Kizer. Eric Garza. I'll leave you to it. Comes in, you can get it in a different color. I think you can get this in all black if you want. I got it in the green. It's kind of a strange looking green, isn't it? Doesn't really match the sheath. It would have been nicer if it would have been, check this out. Closer match, actually. This would have been maybe a more suitable color, but this is almost approaching like a deep jade, those translucent jade scales. This is kind of the deep jade as the way I look at it. It's interesting. It's okay. I'm not gonna have a big issue about that. Let you go. Thank you so much. Just had to check it out, let you guys know that I had it in hand, and so you can get a better look at it at least and kind of get some dimensions on it, because we love them knives. Yes, we do. And you guys stay sharp.